Hello and welcome. Hmm, Because to me it is year of the climb, or this year's theme is climb. I forgot that. There. Uh, and on Tuesdays, basically we had a Batman that is climb related, so that was fun. But then we had Guardians of the Galaxy that didn't fit the theme. But now I am starting Sam & Max Save the World. I have seen gameplay of this, and these are the remastered ones, so not the originals, because remasters actually work on my PC. And these are kind of crime related. Excuse me. And I don't know what will happen, because my mood goes all over the place. But I will play this one episode at a time. Like always, every Telltale game. Yes, I think these were originally Telltale games. Graphic settings. High, everything high. Music off. Skin off. Resolution, I think that's fine. What does VSync do anyway, by the way? Just ask. Volume subtitles on. Subtitle background. Do we need that? No, language. French, German, Hungarian, Italian, Polish, Russian, Spanish, Czech, English. No, there is no Finnish. I was about to make everyone's life miserable who doesn't speak Finnish. But I think this is game that I actually need. And yes, like always, I am playing this. Oh, there is 6 episodes. I am playing this one episode at a time. Like always. And before we continue, I'm taking screen captions from everyone, everything. Help me, keyboard. I just hope everything works. If not, there's something that doesn't work in the stream, please let me know. But even that, I don't know, can I do anything about it? No. I was just checking that. Do I have right game on? Yes. Sam and Max save the world. I think that's fine. But yes. I hope everybody will have a good time. I think this is one game that I actually need. I need some good laughs. Okay. Sam and Max Save the World. Episode 1. Culture Shock. The former child stars of the Soda Popos TV show are wreaking havoc all over the neighborhood, but this is no original tale of child stars gone awry. There's a dark force behind the Popos' baffling antics. Using only their wits and a slew of heavy household objects, it's up to Sam and Max to save the day. Just checking that everything, because when I first put the scene for my streaming, it always is basically too big. It is zoom out, but it looks to be fine. Let's go. Enough for the dilly-dallying. And yes, I'm not 100% blind. PC, are you okay? From the archives of Telltale Games. Episode 1, Culture Shock.
Quit moving around so much, bobblehead.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
Okay.
Ah! I got it! I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlock sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Eerie. I just went cheese shopping.
How did
How
they?
did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
Hold down the mouse button. Okay. What was I about to say? Yes. I'm not sure. Did I actually start? I think I started the very first season.
Remember our motorcycle trip through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from 7 states. But those were quieter times.
Only 7?
Last month's donuts.
Don't throw that out! I'm saving it for a science experiment!
You bet, little buddy.
What is the science experiment?
One of these days we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Oh, I can use bust to move around. No, this one.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Nice.
No comment.
No comment.
20 years worth of electric belts take up a surprising amount of space. 20 years worth of electric belts take up a surprising amount of space.
Yes. Wait. Check. No. No. Aha! I have a gun. Oh.
Aha!
Oh, there it is!
There's a cheese.
Unfortunately, this is not Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
And how do we get cheese? Cheese?
Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
Now we
Voila,
have Swiss
cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Don't say voila.
Yes. Cheese at hole.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of Sam and Max would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed, and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Now, let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I
Yes.
ain't talking, coppers. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
I'm thinking about stuffing a light bulb down your throat, perp.
Go ahead. I've been a little hungry. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
I'm about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck.
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Or when I last washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Can I go now?
Let's make a deal.
We'll go half easy on you if you'll just cough up the phone.
Yeah. Never happened, pig.
Help me help you, Jimmy.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea, but it always sounds good on TV. You mentioned a headache. Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting of you. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait!
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
All right. Have mercy!
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up! Take your phone and let me go!
Ah, for the love of... I wish I could unsee that. Hello. Yes? Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah!
Back.
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was a commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
To the corner store. One way shop.
One way.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions. They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
Oh. By the way,
One way.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for
My
the human
life.
condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions.
one way and dead end is my life. Specs.
Say there, unfashionably dressed street urchin.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Yowzers, you are one ugly kid. Hey, I know you.
Oh, that's right. You're one of the lovable scamps from that old TV show about the singing soda jerks.
It's called the Soda Poppers. And the 70s are not old.
Specs, it's you! Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great!
About your spray painting.
Tell me something about that trendy modern street art you're perpetrating.
What about it?
How did you select your subject matter?
He looks like a fried egg.
It's Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the IBO Ocular Fitness Program. You really should try one of his videos.
I'd rather try a fried egg.
IBO sounds like an electronic archery toy.
IBO is the truly visionary ocular fitness program. Try the video today.
Where can I get this video?
Where can I find a copy of the video?
They carry him over at Bosco's. You should get it.
Sounds fascinating. But enough about that.
You can never get enough of Brady Culture's IBO.
Are you aware that vandalism is illegal? And worse, unoriginal.
We like to punish people who do it who aren't us.
How could this be vandalism? Everyone loves Brady Culture.
I love Brady Culture.
Is this art or is it advertising?
I'm not...
Is there really any difference?
Good point, little buddy.
That is actually a good point.
Is the paint supposed to go outside the lines like that?
What? No! Where?
I'm just pulling your dwarfish leg, my friend.
Don't do that!
Yes, don't.
Do you live to paint or do you paint to live?
I don't know why I do it. I just have to paint.
Oh yeah, by the way, one thing I forgot to do before starting.
Did you take lessons to
But
learn
I
how to
will
do
do
that?
this after
No,
this.
it just came to me one morning. This morning, in fact.
Well, we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Max, you've got the TV schedule memorized. Weren't the Soda Poppers going to be featured on one of those grim celebrity tell-alls today?
Oh yeah, on channel 173, the Child Star Expose Network, which we only get when it's convenient.
Oh. There was one thing I forgot to do. I'm doing it now. I apologize for everyone. Ba-ba-bum. there, and then next one. There. I think it's fine now. Yes. There. Just did a couple of things. Bosco's inconvenience. No, the gumball machine.
Have no fear, simple citizens. The freelance police are here to keep the peace.
Violently, if possible. You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the National Guard? Where's NASA?
NASA?
Hold on,
NASA.
Bosco. What's the problem?
What's the problem? It's a terrorist! A Munchkin terrorist! He'll be the death of us all!
What Munchkin terrorist?
Where is this Lilliputian agitator?
Are you blind? He's right there!
Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers.
Isn't he the one with the bladder control issues?
Yeah, Whizzer.
He's a former child star? Oh, just lock him up and throw away the jail!
That is a very, very cruel punishment.
Exactly what is the nature of Whizzer's malfeasance?
He's delivering videos I didn't even order! Brady Culture's Ibo? What is that? Oh, it's something bad, I can tell you that.
Videos.
And look at that display. It's subversive and hideous. I don't know any white guy with a fro like that.
I hear that.
Video dumping? But why?
Any idea why a freakish relic of the 70s would unload videos in your store?
Think about it. No individual acting alone would ever deliver videos of his own volition. It makes no sense. I smell a conspiracy.
I think you're just catching the hot weenies in an updraft.
No, it's definitely a conspiracy.
Have you actually witnessed this Ibo video with your own eyes?
Only a fool would watch a strange video. You watch it.
Yes. Have you seen the movie Rin? Watching strange videos is unhealthy.
Any other heinous terrorist activities to report?
Yes, he keeps using my bathroom. Who knows what he's doing in there?
I think I know.
So, we've got an unwanted video dumper and serial leak taker.
Not even the National Guard can help us now.
A video delivery conspiracy?
What sort of malevolent forces would conspire to burden you with unwanted video cassettes?
Oh, they've all got it in for me. The government, the media, the mafia, aliens, sentient computers, my mother, Niels Bohr, Switzerland, headlights, lint, pastrami, hairspray.
Stop right there. Hairspray had no part in this.
Oh, sure. That's what you like to believe.
I actually liked that in the middle of that rant, Max's head started to slowly turn.
One of us
Nick
needs
Hop.
to take a couple dozen elephant tranquilizers and call it a day.
And you should take a few yourself.
How can I be calm with a Munchkin terrorist in my store?
So all this Whizzer character's doing is delivering videos.
And abusing his bathroom privileges?
That's it? Did he steal any of your overpriced merchandise or at least try to disembowel you with a sharpened spork?
No way! I've got BTADS, the single most technologically advanced security system ever conceived by the human mind.
What is BTADS?
BTADS? Is that one of those acronym things I've been hearing so much about?
Yep, Bosco Tech Automated Defense System. I made it myself.
Wow, I always wanted
no.
to automate my defense. How does it work?
Well, just pull a weapon, you'll see. Or try to walk out of here with something. Go ahead, I dare you.
Maybe we will.
I'm sorry, what was your problem again?
My problem is the police on my case have apparently been attacked by brain-stealing aliens. You have been attacked by brain-stealing aliens, haven't you?
No, only yanking your chain, compadre.
Whizzer, dumping videos, taking nothing but leaks. Got it.
Got it.
I think we got it.
Okay, anything else?
Yes.
We'd like to patronize your fine establishment, my good man.
By patronize you, he means we want to buy stuff from you, not mock you. We probably will mock you, but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me. So, what do you want to buy?
What have you
What
got?
you got?
Well, I've still got that big sale on cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese! I want that.
And I might have another item of interest behind the counter.
Okay, what's behind the counter?
I accept your thinly veiled invitation to ask about the item behind the counter.
Oh, it's just a little something I like to call a tear gas grenade launcher.
Tear gas grenade launcher? Oh yeah, I really want that.
It's the latest in Bosco Tech innovation. It'll clear out any room in no time guaranteed.
I feel really close to you right now.
What's
We'd
the
like that tear gas grenade launcher.
That'll be $10,000.
$10,000? We'll have to give out like 1 million tickets.
Well, one really big one.
You mean
White Collar Crime Drive.
where corporate criminals go to rejoice in their ill-gotten gains?
After we blow this popsicle stand, we can go hunt us up one of those starchy cesspiles and hit 'em where it hurts the most. Right in the pocketbook.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say, but that's good too.
Do you have any...
Do you have any weasels on a stick?
Nope.
Do you have any two-handed broadswords?
Nope.
Do you have any vegetables in the shape of famous naturalists?
Nope.
Do you have any candy pink fat boys?
Nope.
What?
Do you have any exiled political dissidents?
Nope.
Do you have any weapons of mass destruction?
Who's asking?
Do you have any... I've run out of ideas.
Well, you can always just start over again.
Good idea. Do you have any weasels on a stick?
Nope.
Do you have any two-handed broadswords?
Nope.
Do you have any vegetables in the shape of famous naturalists?
Nope.
Do you have any candy pink fat boys?
Nope.
Do you have any exiled political dissidents?
Nope.
Do you have any weapons of mass destruction?
Who's asking?
I'm
Do you
sorry, I
have
had...
any... I've run out of ideas.
Well, you can always just start over again.
Good idea.
Cheese, please.
We'll take that cheese that's just been sitting out in the open for everyone to touch.
I can't scan it from way back here. You've got to bring it to the counter so I can ring it up.
Do we have to do everything around here?
What have you got?
Well, I've still got that big sale on cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese! I want that.
And I have a tear gas grenade launcher with your name on it.
A personalized grenade launcher? You know that's been a dream of mine, Sam.
I know, little buddy. You talk about it in your sleep. Nothing
Never
for
mind.
us right now.
Okay.
Nice place you got there. Got here.
Nice place you got here.
What's so nice about it?
How do you get out of that cage anyway?
That's for me to know and you never to find out.
Bosco's Inconvenience. Nice name.
It's true. It really is inconvenient.
Well, thanks. I try.
What's with the maximum security prison motif?
You've been robbed as many times as I have. You do the same.
I've never been robbed, actually, but then I typically point a large firearm at anyone who approaches me.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Max has the right idea.
What were we talking about? We'll chat more later, Bosco, but right now it's time to get up close and personal with that pint-sized evildoer.
Stop that crazy man before he kills us all.
I will, but first, I want to test this. Ow!
Ooh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Clean up on aisle 3.
you okay, Sam?
I'll need a new skull, but otherwise, no complaints.
Bosco's is a gun-free zone.
Gun-free? Sartre was right. Purgatory really is a convenience store.
Don't make me laugh, little buddy. It jiggles my sensitive cranium.
Question. Who was the one... Slice of cheese.
Well, it is on special.
And we are running dangerously low.
Hey, Bosco.
What can I do for you?
Yes. I wanna buy
You want to
some.
buy something?
What you got your eye on?
Okay, Mac, we want this cheese.
Okay, standard cheese background check. I'll need to see at least 6 forms of ID, a valid federal cheese license, a completed organ donor card, a written release signed in the presence of a notary public, and your school report cards from the 9th through 12th grades.
That's pretty inconvenient.
It's okay, Sam. I can be brave. We'll just have to struggle cheeselessly onward.
That joke only makes sense if you know what America is like.
Nothing
Okay,
for
never
us right
mind.
now.
Okay.
Never mind.
See you later, Bosco.
Remember, we never had this conversation.
What
Yes.
conversation?
The conversation we just had.
No, see, he was just acting like he'd already forgotten the conversation.
What conversation?
Oh, brother.
But... Oh, it's you. You are fast.
Hey there, Mr. Whizzer.
No need to be formal. My friends just call me Whizzer. And so do my enemies, and lots of people like you I've never met. Everyone calls me Whizzer.
What are you doing here?
What exactly are you doing here?
Delivering videos. Take one. They're free.
About these videos.
What's the story with these videos?
Brady Culture's IBO is the ocular fitness regimen for people on the go.
Who exactly is this Brady Culture fellow supposed to be?
And what kind of steroids does he use on his hair?
Brady Culture is a genius, and his IBO program is a boon to all mankind.
Ooh, a boon! Why don't people use that word more often?
And did you know he was the star of Culture's Clubhouse in 1970?
Fascinating. It's a child star bonanza.
Amazing.
What can you tell me about IBO?
IBO is a revolutionary new program of isometric exercises to promote ocular fitness. You can learn to move objects with your eyes, even see through walls and clothing.
What if I don't wear clothing?
You gotta watch this tape. It changed my life.
You got me with the see-through clothing. Tell me more.
Don't these things usually have celebrity endorsements?
What am I, chopped liver?
Oh, right. Sorry. Did Bosco actually order this many videos?
How should I know? And did I mention they're free?
What, you just deliver them whether people order them or not?
The word must be spread. IBO is the path to enlightenment and ocular fitness.
Well, that's nice.
What
That's
is?
I am asking the same question.
Are you aware that you're breaking the law?
Come on, guys. There's no law against giving away free stuff.
Unlawful deliveries are punishable under Section 9, Article 7, Title 11 of the Personal Private Public Professional Conduct Penal Code.
You made that up.
True, but we could write him up for littering, trespassing, and disturbing the peace.
I have to deliver these videos.
Boy, what a monotanoid. Can we arrest him now?
In a minute, little buddy. My cousin's wife's dentist loved your show.
Oh, yeah, we've always been a big hit with the dentists.
Gee, I wonder why. Hey, kids, guzzle soda like the soda poppers, and you'll need so much expensive dental work, you can kiss college goodbye.
Max, your unbridled cynicism is like a breath of fresh air on a crowded subway. Any chance we could get you to sing the song from your old show?
Yeah, the theme song. What was it called?
It was called More Than Jerks, but I can't sing it. I'm too embarrassed.
Oh. And can we get an autograph?
How about an autograph for my pal, Max?
You could write, "To Max, thanks for saving my life that time in San Remo."
Gee, I don't really have time. I've got a lot more videos to deliver.
No time? Don't they give you bathroom breaks?
Sure, but I don't sign autographs in there anymore. There was an incident.
What incident?
Are you anything like the character you played on the TV show?
Yeah, like do you really have to hit the John every 5 minutes?
Sometimes every 3 minutes. It's like having a superpower.
Didn't I see you on a TV commercial a while back?
Yeah, what was it? Bowl cleanser, adult diapers, erectile dysfunction?
All three.
Well, that's nice.
What is?
You're under arrest.
Put your hands on your head. You're under arrest.
Aw, come on. It's a free country.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Boss.
Who told you that?
This guy's suffering from some pretty severe delusions.
Seriously.
Seriously now, you're under arrest.
Come on. You don't have to make a federal case out of it.
No, we don't have to. We want to.
Seriously now, you're under arrest.
Come on. You don't have to make a federal case out of it.
No, we don't have to. We want to.
Okay, that's...
If you'll excuse us, we've got shopping to do.
Take a copy of the Ibo video while you're at it. It will change your life.
Sludgies.
With 100% all-natural sludge.
This week's flavors, wheatgrass and meatloaf.
No, thank you.
Nachos.
They're mine, not Joe's.
Buy nachos. Free toilet brush with every purchase.
Free toilet brush? I'm sold.
Used toilet brush.
I'll pass.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely referred to on TV.
Ibo videos.
Free videos? Don't mind if I do. Brady Culture's Ibo for ocular fitness. The revolutionary isometric exercise.
What's so revolutionary about it?
See through walls and clothing, roll your eyes at lightning speed, lose 5 pounds of eyeball fat.
Oh, good. I can never seem to lose that last 5 pounds.
What do you say we start office movie night a little early today?
I'll bring the caramel-coated sugar logs.
Okay.
Chilled and
Ah.
preserved fluids.
I wonder if Bosco used the fluid sample I submitted.
I hope not.
Hopefully not.
Say, Max,
I am not getting in that thing again. It took me weeks to get the fishy smell out of my fur.
Cup scan.
no thanks. I brought my lunch today.
Okay. Magazines.
What do we have here? Organ Trader, Self-Loathing Weekly.
Oh, let me
Hot
see
money.
that.
Hot
What do
money.
we have here? Organ Trader, Self-Loathing Weekly.
Oh,
Censored.
let me see that.
What do we have here? Organ Trader, Self-Loathing Weekly.
Oh, let me see that.
I will take hot bunny and self-floating, please.
A cheese sign on an empty table.
The tantalizing promise of cheese, crushed by cruel reality.
We want to buy something.
Ah, what you got your eye on?
Nothing for us right now.
Okay.
Is that clock correct?
Well, it's only got one hand, so probably not.
Big Smokes Hot Winnies.
Hot weenies.
Look, Sam, Mr. Hot Weenie's eating a hot weenie.
This rampant weenie cannibalism turns my stomach.
I think that's...
What? Oh,
What?
Did you see that? Oh, yeah!
Attention,
yeah.
shoppers. The cheese ain't free.
Sam, are you dead?
too early to tell.
No one steals from Bosco.
I
An
forgot
honest
I
but
had
excruciatingly
the cheese.
painful mistake. Special. Buy one, get one.
What a deal!
Buy one, get one. That is a steal.
Seeing as how I don't have a death wish, I'd better lose the cheese first.
Ah, yeah. I forgot that much.
Nah.
No, the table.
Let's just return the cheese to its table.
Okay.
I know how you feel. But we have to. I don't know what was it, but I liked eat cheese. Nowadays, no. I don't know why.
Looks like he's got Boston baked beans in there this month.
How do they stay fresh?
They don't.
Newspaper books.
It says they've bred a horse with 8 legs.
Does it run twice as fast?
No, but it does eat twice as much.
I see one problem with that.
It says cloning rights activists are cloning themselves to create a bigger voting bloc.
It works for locusts.
Wait.
It says this year's fashion is somehow different from last year's fashion.
But I still have the same brain I had last year.
Actually, you don't, but most people do. Tragedy, greed, cruelty, and sports scores.
That's one of my favorite bands.
Bent me down.
Remember our old car, Max?
I said I was sorry.
I once hid in that dumpster to escape a rampaging gorilla.
I still don't know how she got out of the office. I was sure I locked the door.
All this stuff that they mention makes me paranoid that I actually played this in wrong order or something.
Where we going, Sam?
No place. Never mind.
Never mind. Lefties. Because I think the Time and Space was the second season. But please collect
This
me.
place used to be Lefty's tool rental shop.
Good old Lefty. I'll miss him.
You couldn't stand Lefty. You once poked him in the eye with a number 3 socket spanner.
Exactly. Good times.
Dead end.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions.
Yeah. Supils. Let's call it her.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy. Not from a wide-eyed circus freak like you. Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers. Me?
Right. You're,
Peepers! I don't
know what you're talking about. My name is Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
How about a little analysis?
Certainly. Tell me what's bothering you.
Mostly love life.
Every time I watch television, I want to shoot something.
That's quite normal, but you might want to try Brady Culture's Aibo video. It's very soothing compared to regular television.
Aibo? Yes, my runny, poached egg-like eyes could use a workout.
You won't regret it.
I looked at it already.
Who's this Lady Culture person?
Brady! Brady Culture! He's only the most insightful and amazing man on the planet, that's all!
It's not Sean Penn?
Not anymore!
I'm so disillusioned.
What's highbrow exactly?
Aibo! It's called Aibo! It's a system of ocular exercises!
So you can do push-ups with your eyes?
Sort of. Just watch the video.
You got a copy of this video?
Have you got a copy of this cockamamie video?
I'm all out, but they probably still got a truckload or two over at Bosco's.
Enough said. Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely! Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist, that's me!
He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun?
Violence is not the answer.
Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Sybil's normally a girl's name, isn't it?
Must have been tough while you were growing up.
Why do you think I became a licensed psychotherapist?
Do you have any idea?
Could we see your driver's license or some sort of ID? Sybil.
My psychotherapy license is hanging over there on the wall.
How about something with a picture on it, you obvious lunatic, you?
I could draw one on there if it would put your mind at ease.
Oddly, I don't think it would.
You so look like Peepers.
You're a dead ringer for Peepers from that old soda popper show.
I get that a lot, but I'm Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Right.
Right.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
Violence is not the answer, you say.
I can see you.
Whoa, where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked a licensed psychotherapist? How could you?
Just comes naturally, I guess.
It's instinct.
I've got half a mind to stretch out for a little bit.
I think you have to stretch the whole thing, or it rips.
You baffle me sometimes, Max. That looks comfortable.
Oh, it is.
How would you know? You don't have a tattoo.
Don't I?
Ah, the tiki. Pulled over from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Envious?
A little.
Wait.
Ah, the tiki. Pulled over from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Envious?
A little. Can I play with that?
Oh, it's good exercise for the eyes, but Brady Culture's Aibo video is better.
Aha.
Hello? Is anybody there? That may be the least relaxing sign I've ever seen.
What about the one at the barber shop that says low fatality rate?
I stand corrected. I think those might be iron-ons.
Convenient and painful. A surefire hit with the average consumer.
Let's see. Actually, that yin-yang style speaks to me. Kind of.
Max almost lost a finger in a fan like that once.
Yeah, but it wasn't my own finger.
Impressive credentials.
Thank you.
Thank God! God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
Please correct me if I'm wrong, but Sybil looks slightly different with the face. Kind of. But that's just me.
But he's my pal.
You're friends with that overgrown sociopathic child?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant this overgrown sociopathic child. I thought psychotherapists didn't use words like lunatic.
Really? Does it say that in the handbook?
The psychotherapist's handbook or the lunatic's handbook?
There's a difference? What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
By who?
Great thundering jellyfish on the squishy road to mayhem. Hypnosis.
Yep, that's what I said.
How can you
How
tell?
can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.
Can we borrow your eye? We'll bring it back.
Can
Are
we
there
do?
steps we can take? Soothing music or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Shock treatment! Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering the subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done!
Consider done.
Tempting sometimes, but I've become fond of the little guy.
Shoot everything. No. This way.
It's getting late.
Hey, Sam, if it's always getting later and later, then how come it's early sometimes?
That's one of the great mysteries, little buddy.
That is actually a good point.
Hey, peepers.
Sybil!
Right.
Right.
You sure move fast for a man your age.
Well, a constant diet of beverages loaded with caffeine and sugar gives me the blood pressure and heart rate of a hummingbird.
Sam, what's the lifespan of a hummingbird?
Hush, little buddy. You're under arrest for kidnapping and impersonating a psychotherapist.
Ridiculous! I'd never do that. After all, I'm a psychotherapist myself.
You're definitely a psycho-something.
Psycho something.
Seriously, I'm going to have to place you under arrest.
How long have you felt these compulsions?
It started when we found the lady in your closet.
Ah, that. No, she's my patient. It's an experimental new therapy I'm trying.
What? He's the nut, not me.
Sam, I'm getting confused.
You're
I'm
not the only
confused.
one, little buddy.
I'm confused.
This young woman claims that she's Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Which I am.
Yes, it's an interesting delusion. She thinks she's me.
I am you. I mean, oh, you know what I mean.
Jumping whack job in the throes of a complete identity fracture. One of you's having a schism. Personally, I'd pick you.
No, pick me! Pick me!
No, pick me.
Look, even if you are Sybil Pandemic, I'm pretty sure locking the lady in the closet is illegal.
Yes.
It's called isolation therapy. The sensory deprivation channels the patient towards introspection and helps her confront her own identity.
Should it bother me that makes sense?
Definitely, little buddy.
I do isolation therapy.
Excuse me
Every
for a
day.
minute, would you?
Sure.
Makes it worse.
Ah, taxidermy. The dead are truly the kitsch of the living.
And vice versa.
You're an unfathomable well of something, Max.
By the way, can I... Oh.
Nice cactus. Saguaro?
Vinyl.
Hey, if you dip that in ink, you could do 30 tattoos at once.
If I could scare up 30 customers at once, I'd still be in the tattoo business.
Hey, Sybil.
Hello.
I meant the other Sybil.
So, you guys gonna take care of this imposter or what?
Yeah, soon.
I think there may be other victims of hypnosis besides yours lurking around the neighborhood.
Well, see if you can knock them unconscious as well.
Oh boy, more gratuitous violence.
What happened to your tattoo business? Don't tell me they actually enforce those health code violations.
No, of course they don't. But a guy came in here and asked me to put a ship on his chest, and I misheard him, and, well, I decided to hang it up after that.
That's understandable.
It's funny. You're right across the street from us, and I don't think I've ever been in here before today.
Your friend has. He's always trying to con me into giving him some kind of weird tattoo for free.
You could put a line on my head and some eyes on my butt, and I'd look like I was upside down.
For the last time, no.
The sign outside says you're open 24 hours. Isn't that a bit odd for a psychotherapist?
Well, in my crowd, a lot of people think they're vampires.
Wait a minute. There.
What would you say to taking a look under the old hood and analyzing my psychoses?
Tell you what, I'll give you a free session if you'll take care of this nut job for me.
I heard that. I think we need to discuss your feelings of hostility.
Quickly.
Okay.
Excuse us, we've got work to do.
I'll say.
Sorry about that. My home is getting too warm.
This guy's fast, and he's got good eyes, so I doubt I can sneak up on him.
Take out his eyes then.
Thanks, you're a big help. Let's look around.
Great idea.
Ah, the tiki. Holdover from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Envious?
A little.
I don't.
Very reassuring. Hey, Sybil. You're a dead ringer for peepers from that old Soda Popper show.
I get that a lot, but I'm Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Right.
Right.
You're under arrest. Will you come quietly?
I couldn't possibly leave my patient alone. She's quite dangerous, you know.
I heard that.
You're under arrest. Will you come quietly?
I couldn't possibly.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
let's go another place. We have the videotape. Mailbox.
Tampering with the mail is a federal offense, punishable by fine and imprisonment.
As we found out after the incident with the garden hose. Ah, memories.
Posters.
Looks like there's going to be a lawnmower show.
Great! I love riding mowers. They're like golf carts with teeth.
I'm scared.
Where we going, Sam?
Let's hide this.
Let's go cruise for lawbreakers, Max.
Goody! By the way, Sam, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I may have accidentally chewed through our brake lines.
No, I don't think you did mention that.
I guess we'll just have to slow down by violently rear-ending other motorists.
Already planning on it, little buddy. Take the wheel, little buddy.
With pleasure.
This is your first and final warning. Pull over or die.
Hello, we're freelance police.
And you're not. Ergo, we call the shots around here.
Oh, why did you stop me?
Your taillight's busted.
No, it isn't.
Well, maybe it should be.
Mental note. Try to pull over suspects who are actually guilty of something.
Yes, I think that is a very good idea.
No one seems to be breaking the law today.
I know. What's the problem? Start committing some crimes, you sick bunch of reprobates.
Please accept my condolences for your taillight.
Wait.
Sam 1, taillight 0. I could do this all day.
No, make a phone.
Pull over, or we'll be forced to destroy your car and its occupants, if any.
Greetings, anonymous motorist.
If you were planning to bribe us, now would be the appropriate time.
What's the charge?
Your taillight's busted.
But you're the ones who broke it.
Your point being...
What's the fine for a broken taillight?
Why, isn't it $10,000?
What, are you crazy? 1 second, allow me to confer with my legal counsel. My attorney has advised me to pay the fine. Now, if you'll excuse us, we got some accounting to do.
Thanks, sucker!
It worked! Of course it works. This is Sam & Max. Of course it works. But now I have the money. buy the gun without background checks.
Who's there? Oh, it's just you.
Just us.
Hey, Bosco.
What do you need?
Wanna buy
You
something?
want to buy something?
Ah, what you got your eye on?
We got your tear gas money right here.
Really? Well, all right. Here you go. 1 tear gas grenade launcher.
Thank you.
This is a salad shooter filled with onions.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me. Now put that away before someone gets hurt.
What do you mean?
Oh.
The 10,000 just cover the cost of materials, you know?
Oh, I'm sure.
It's okay, everybody. I'm all right.
Okay, now we have tear gas. Oh, yes. We can. Oh, bathroom. I didn't see this.
Public restrooms. Unholy temples to all things unsanitary. I wouldn't go in there for all the TNT Landia.
I'll do it.
Lots of terror.
Uh-oh. Time out for number 1.
Looks like he opened his floodgates.
I hope he enjoys it as much as I did.
The crate that delivers Bosco's terror. It's currently being terrorized.
So I have to do something.
Ooh, fun.
When he's in the bathroom.
Uh-oh. Time out for number 1.
Does this work, by the way? Oh no.
Ooh. Ooh.
Aha! Now I figured it out. It took me too long.
Discounted cheese is nigh impossible
Question
to pass
is,
up.
how fast is he?
$1 lottery tickets, $2.
I'm feeling lucky already.
Does he take the box with him? Yes.
Ooh, fun.
He does. Okay.
Uh-oh. Time out for number 1.
Okay, then cease.
If you really love someone, give them the gift of cheese.
Ooh, I just can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets it.
What the? Time out for number 1.
We're saved!
That's a whole lot more entertaining when it's not happening to me.
It's pretty entertaining either way.
Oh, he wet his little pants. Classic. Just classic. I mean, wait. My evil plan is being threatened. Good thing I have the other 2 twerps to handle it. Mwahahaha. It's still not quite right. Mwahahaha.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
Yes. I mean, no.
I don't want to wake him up.
One down, 2 to go. Where was the other one? There.
Hey, quit it, Brain Freeze.
Looks like this stuff doesn't work on people who wear glasses.
Aha. Just testing. No. I haven't actually played this kind of games in a very long time, and I usually got stuck in under 1 hour. I think I should try what was it? Curse of Monkey Island games. Yes.
Oh, Sybil.
Yes?
The other Sybil.
What is that?
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
No!
But it will make you cry.
I can see you!
No.
Please stop doing that!
Okay. So we probably need something from the office. Actually, yes.
This might come in handy.
Don't do that again.
I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So you know it's a good one.
Still smells like asparagus, though.
Short we try it.
Okay, Max, ready for that ocular workout?
No! Stop! We don't have any popcorn.
Sweet alligator dentures soaking in formaldehyde. That was close. Quick, before it starts.
Hello, I'm Brady Culture. You may remember me from Culture's Clubhouse, the massive worldwide television hit that ran for 6 episodes in 1970. What you are about to see will change your life forever. So watch closely. Now listen up, you tasteless Philistines! You love me. You adore me. You want to name all your children after me.
I don't have any
I love you.
children.
I adore you. I want to name all my children after you.
Sam, look!
Ocular fitness, my eye. That videotape hypnotized Jimmy Two Teeth.
I think I like him better this way.
We've got to find this Brady Culture and stop him before he hypnotizes every consumer of cheap self-help videos.
Ooh, can I have his hair when we're done?
Only if you keep it on a leash.
Okay. Is there anything else in here?
Someone once told me that the contents of a lava lamp make an excellent hand cream.
That was me.
Which is why I haven't tried it.
What case files?
Ah, yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome.
Wait, it's old case file. So it was 1.
Hello, Mr. Spatula. How's the weather in there?
Open window.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry.
there is something. I need Dawn Box, no, Los Angeles, no, Moon Picture, no.
Remember our trip to the moon, Max?
Like cottage cheese through a strainer, Sam.
You continue to baffle me, little pal. Nobody ever leaves us messages anymore.
I will take a small break. I will be right back. I'm back.
No dice.
No dice.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lame poetry. Whee!
By the way.
I'd rather punch other things.
Okay. Let's punch other things. I need something punching. I'm in a very bad mood. Low mood. Hello.
Oh, Sybil.
No! No!
Please, Sam, allow me.
Now, Peepers, this is going to hurt us a lot more than it's going to hurt you. Just kidding. It'll definitely hurt you more.
Sweet dreams, Peeps.
I can see you.
Oh my, that was great. That was great. Except, hold on. My evil plan is in jeopardy. Who dares to oppose me? Hey, that was pretty good. Better.
Nice work, you two. Now I can try to bring him out of his hypnotic state. Take control of your mind.
I don't think he can hear you.
Sure he can. He's unconscious, not dead.
Minor detail.
Destroy the intruder in your dreams. Regain control.
What? Hey, what am I doing here? What's going on?
Sybil?
My name's not Sybil. It's Peepers.
Oh, yes, it is. Are you okay? How do you feel?
I've got a bit of a headache. I had the weirdest dream.
And there was someone unusual in your dream, wasn't there?
Yes, Brady Culture was there. He kept telling me to do stuff.
Aha!
I knew it.
That fiend hypnotized you to do his unspeakable bidding.
Peepers, what's the last thing you can remember?
I remember checking in at Brady Culture's home for former child stars.
He has his own nut house? Wow, we gotta meet this guy.
Where can we find this home for former child stars?
Oh, it's very secret. No one must ever find it. Think of the scandal.
But we need to find it so we can stop the madness, in a manner of speaking.
I want to help, but I just can't remember where it is.
Oh.
But my brothers might. They went with me. Hey, I didn't do anything really embarrassing, did I?
Nothing a simple exorcism can't fix.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear. Okay, that's taken care of. Now there is only one.
Hey, Specs.
What?
Let's talk some more about your artwork.
What about it?
Max, is that a fly in the paint there?
What? No, where?
Just kidding again.
And people wonder why I need therapy.
Oh.
Well, we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Does this work?
Caffeine Rush!
Sweet carbonated beverages in a pig trough. He's gone.
Who would have thought such tiny legs could move so fast?
Wow.
You made me mess up!
So something about coffee.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to see you too.
I think it's the tinge of green that makes this coffee especially appealing.
I take my coffee green, like my men.
Max, I've got a great idea involving you, a microwave, and 6 feet of aluminum foil.
Go on.
Maybe another time.
Oh. Wait. Yeah. Sneeze.
Nothing like a gaggle of security cameras pointed at a guy to make him feel at home.
I'm comfortable with it because I'm uncommonly photogenic.
Oh!
Ooh. Ooh!
I forgot. No guns in here. What about boxing glove?
I'd rather punch other things. I have no need to subject that to intense heat and radiation. Say, Max,
I am not getting in that thing again. It took me weeks to get the fishy smell out of my fur.
Takes me back to my childhood.
Straight and nano. Oh!
Hey, a can of spray paint, and it's not even empty.
Found it. Spray.
This could use a little improvement.
Hey, hey, hey! You messed it up! Oh, now I've gotta fix it, brain freeze.
By the way, do I have any? Well, I have the boxing glove. Oh, there is that plant. There is the plant there, okay?
I think Hubert could use some water, Max.
I'm training him to fetch it himself.
Last month's donuts.
Don't throw that out! I'm saving it for a science experiment.
You bet, little buddy.
And, no, bowling ball.
Good old Lou.
Who's Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course.
Aha! Is he still under the window?
Can you believe we get paid for this?
I love this country.
You made me mess up.
I'm evil.
And now this is quality television. Wait a second. My evil plan is in ruins. The dog and bunny will rue the day they crossed me. Rue the day, I say!
Well, we've admired our handiwork long enough.
Maybe just one more second? Okay, let's go.
Whee! Okay, now they are unconscious.
Take control of your mind.
Is it working?
I don't know. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Snap out of it, you big baby!
What's going on? Why is my outfit all wrinkled?
He's back.
Quick, act like a chicken.
No, tell us where we can find Brady Culture's home for former child stars. We've got to stop that fiend from hypnotizing anyone else.
The home? It's 227 something. Whizzer would remember the street. He always does the driving.
Can you take us there?
Are you kidding? I've got hours of ironing to do.
Well, that was helpful.
Really? What's this? Let's wake up a Whizzer.
Hello.
Hello.
Take control of your mind. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Nicely done, Sam. You're a natural.
Oh,
Thank you.
where am I? Who are you?
Don't worry, we're freelance police.
Police! Oh no!
He's getting away in that truck!
Quick, follow that soda popper.
Hurry, Sam.
Just
He's
in.
getting away.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
With pleasure. Watch out! Oh!
We have to use megaphone.
Stop! We just want to talk! Really!
Oh!
Got him.
Yes!
Got it. Now talk.
Don't shoot!
Aside from the fact that we just plugged your truck, why would you think we'd shoot you?
Except for the obvious sport value, of course.
It's just, you always see cops on the news beating up some guy just because he's a former child star.
We would never dream of hurting former child stars. We just need to find the home where Brady Culture keeps them.
Oh, why didn't you say so? It's right over there, across the street.
Jumping elephant fleas.
How devilishly convenient.
Thanks.
Does anyone know where I can find a bathroom?
Oh. Brady Culture's home. Home. For former child stars. That is one creepy monkey.
Disturbing little monkey. Reminds me of a job I had once.
You were a monkey?
Essentially.
I have several questions.
Locked.
Now treating artificial personality disorder.
The power of Ibo.
Looks more like the glower of Ibo.
Formally.
I guess this is where you stick your admission form.
Moleman poster.
Looks like a shifty character to me.
Don't they all?
Not much of a secret, is it? This one's very locked.
Admission forms?
It says here they only treat patients with something called artificial personality disorder.
Sounds tasty. What's in it?
Apparently it's common in former child stars. Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with money, violent reactions to hairstyling, and an unconscious desire to marry one's mother.
Forsooth.
You don't even know what that means, do you?
No, but it sounds all classically literate.
I don't think he's qualified to sign the form. I don't think he's qualified to sign the form.
Where we going, Sam?
Aha!
Back to the office.
Back to Sybil. When I'm done with this episode, I am probably having small break and then continue with Yakuza.
Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Interesting.
Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with money, violent reactions to hairstyling, and an unconscious desire to marry one's mother.
Hey, I know! I could psychoanalyze you!
Will this be painful?
Only if we do it right. Now, there are a couple things we can try. We could look at some ink blots, we could try some free association, I could interpret your dreams for you.
How do ink blots work?
And can we make them ourselves?
It's easy. I just show you some pictures, and you tell me what you see. Your responses can reveal things like obsessions, or obsessions. Take a look at this and tell me what you see.
Pennies on the eyes of the mind pair of oxen boxing in a robot.
The results of the last time I let Max drive.
All right. Now, how about this one?
A bunch of bacteria playing basketball.
And this?
My Uncle Louie's moth-eaten wallet.
Now this one. What do you see?
Elephants at the New York Stock Exchange.
And this one?
An orangutan trying to escape from the trunk of a DeSoto.
Your responses are kind of all over the map. I can't tell a whole lot from them. Sorry.
Thanks, Doc. Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Maybe, but people with APD are known for their obsession with money.
What's free association like?
It's a test of your reactions to things in your life. I say a word, and then you just say or do the first thing that comes into your head.
Dance a samba, recite the alphabet, scream at the top of my lungs, that sort of thing?
Interesting.
Have we started already?
No, but now we will. Ready?
Is that the word?
No, the word is tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed.
Be careful where you wave that thing in my office.
Oh, I'm always careful.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Now try this one. Crown. Just do or say whatever comes naturally.
I feel strangely like punching something.
Really? Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Comb.
Home.
Hey, that was fun!
Unusual. Maybe you've got reverse psychosomatic behavior patterning.
Is it contagious?
Usually.
It's always good to share with others.
Well, this has been illuminating.
Yes?
Your reactions indicate that you're a generally violent person.
I'm disturbed to hear that.
Me too. I've always thought of you as a specifically violent person.
Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Maybe, but people with APD are known for their violent reactions to hairstyling.
Can we do some more ink blots? Those are entertaining.
Sure. Let's take another look at your unseemly obsessions. Take a look at this and tell me what you see.
Money.
Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Interesting. Now, how about this one?
SUV crashed into an opulent mansion.
An SUV crashing into an opulent mansion.
And this?
My Uncle Louie's moth-eaten wallet.
Now this one. What do you see?
$20 nuns with machine guns?
Elephants at the New York Stock Exchange.
And this one?
Just to your eyes and escape from war between two teams of abstract shapes. Debit card fed through a document shredder.
A debit card fed through a document shredder.
Well, judging by your responses, you seem to be fairly obsessed with money. That's a symptom of artificial personality disorder. I'd better mark it on your chart. Very interesting. we should test you for the other symptoms of APD.
Whatever you say, Sawbones.
I'm not a sawbones. I'm a psychotherapist.
Tomato. Hey, I'm getting hungry.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you really learn anything from my grotesque, nonsensical dreams?
Oh, absolutely. They reveal your subconscious. It's like peeling an onion.
Youch!
Now just relax and try to remember your
I
dream.
am an orca.
Okay, here goes.
Orc? Orca?
My dreams always start in the office. But this time, things were different.
Yes, I can picture it. Tell me what happened.
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, you had a special guest. Who was it?
It was Bosco, from the inconvenience store.
Ah, yes. You go to him when you need things. Yes, he represents your father.
Bosco's my daddy?
Symbolically, yes.
Literally, I sure hope not.
In your dream, was Bosco doing anything peculiar?
He did say something rather unexpected.
I may not show it much, but I love you, Sam. Now go wash my car.
Yes, that's just what I expected.
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, who was your special guest?
It was me.
You? I think you represent yourself.
I didn't even realize that was possible.
Oh, sure. Any crazy thing's possible in psychoanalysis. Tell me, did the other you say or do anything unexpected?
No, the usual. Hi, Sam. How are you? I'm fine, Sam. And yourself? Not too shabby.
Fascinating. Where does your mind come up with this stuff?
Good question. Something about hairstyle.
Not a thing was on TV.
Suggesting you feel television is an intellectual wasteland, devoid of any and all worthwhile content.
No, that can't be right. I turned to leave the office.
Oh, was that the end of your dream?
No, wait, I forgot something.
Oh, do continue then.
I noticed something odd on the dartboard.
Oh, something you're shooting for. What was your target?
It was a beautiful picture of a toilet brush.
Freud warned of this. Tell me, Sam, do you take pleasure in moving your own bowels?
I take pleasure in moving others.
I didn't notice anything unusual there.
Then why do you mention it?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Nothing unusual there.
Closet?
I noticed something bizarre in the closet.
Yes, we put things in the closet we want to hide away, things we're ashamed of. Please, Sam, what's in your closet?
A hidden video camera.
I think someone may be secretly ashamed of his voyeurism.
Nope, I'm proud.
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, who was your special guest?
It was you.
Me? My. Oh, I represent your mother.
You do?
Of course. The feelings of trust, of safety. Besides, I figure the old hag's gotta be in there somewhere. That's Psychotherapy 101.
Insightful.
Tell me, in your dream, was I doing anything queer?
You did say something pretty queer.
You ungrateful pup! I went through 3 weeks of labor for you! Wow, it is your mother. I was right, as I usually am.
Wait, 3 weeks? I have a couple of questions.
I noticed a plaque above the closet bearing Jesse James's severed hand.
Well, only in a dream, huh?
Yes.
I noticed something weird sticking out of the rat hole.
The rats are pests. They represent something bothersome. Tell me, what was in the hole?
It was that staple office knickknack, the clacking balls. Not unlike the ones on your desk.
Oh, do you not like the balls?
No, Sybil, I don't like the balls.
Well,
I noticed something bizarre in the closet.
something you're ashamed of. What was it?
Aha, so there is a team.
A whole stack of lottery tickets.
Interesting. Perhaps you feel you don't really earn your money.
Don't worry, lady. We get paid to crack skulls, and by that measure, we ought to be millionaires.
I noticed something bizarre in the closet.
Something you're ashamed of. What was it?
A parking meter.
A parking meter? Why would you possibly be ashamed of that?
Well, we did run over the meter in front of our building once or twice.
Or every single time we ever park there.
I prepared to leap out of the window.
Oh, was that the end of your dream?
No, wait, I forgot something.
Oh, do continue then.
I remembered that I'd just gotten something from the bakery.
Oh, sounds like you and your special guest there were having a little celebration. What did you get?
It was a wedding cake, ripe for the toppling.
Wait a second. Wedding cake, your mother. You subconsciously want to marry your own mother.
Well, this is a blow.
This is a definite symptom of artificial personality disorder.
Yes. I mean, I hope it's not serious.
I'd better mark this on your chart.
Yes.
You have 2 of the symptoms listed on this form.
Am I deranged?
I don't want to alarm you, but probably.
Can I have your hat when they commit you?
Sure, little buddy. Let's try some more free association.
That will tell us more about your unreasonable reactions to the elements of your life. Remember, I'll say words, and you just do or say whatever comes naturally. Ready?
It was
Sure, go
violent
ahead.
for...
Cow.
I feel strangely like punching something.
Really? Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. How about this word? Drill. Be careful where you wave that thing in my office.
Oh, I'm always careful.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Dryer.
Oh, dryer.
I feel strangely like punching something.
Really? Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Well, this has been illuminating.
Yes?
Your reactions indicate violence without any particular focus.
That's good,
Aha.
Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Maybe, but people with APD are known for their violent reactions to hairstyling.
Let's try some more
so
free
I have to be
association.
violent.
That will tell us more about your unreasonable reactions to the elements of your life. Remember, I'll say words, and you just do or say whatever comes naturally. Ready?
Fire away, Grizzly.
Lug nut.
Can I play with that?
No! Trigger word results in childlike impulses, indicative of id distortion. Fluoride. Just do or say whatever comes naturally.
Can I sit in the tattoo chair while we do this?
Me first!
Trigger word induces unusual desire for tattoo in subject. Possible symptom of euphoric dyspepsia. Teasing.
teasing.
Ah, the tiki. Holdover from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Subject displays symptoms of ironic nostalgia complex. Well, this has been illuminating.
What's the verdict?
I'll let you know after years of insanely expensive treatment.
Anything to support small local businesses.
We can always sell organs on the black market to raise the cash.
Just so they're not ours, little buddy. Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Maybe, but people with APD are known for their violent reactions to hairstyling.
Let's try some more free association.
That will tell us more about your unreasonable reactions to the elements of your life. Remember, I'll say words, and you just do or say whatever comes naturally.
Use your gun!
Ready?
Ready as a rooster taking a bath in barbecue sauce.
Interesting choice of words. How about pastiche?
That's not a word, is it?
Can I play with that?
No! Trigger word results in childlike impulses, indicative of id distortion. Polish.
Ah, the tiki. Holdover from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Subject displays symptoms of ironic nostalgia complex. Shampoo.
Aha! There it is.
Be careful where you wave that thing in my office.
Oh, I'm always careful.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Well, this has been illuminating.
Yes?
Your responses lead me to believe that you have an unusually violent reaction to hairstyling.
You should see him at the podiatrist's.
It could be symptomatic of artificial personality disorder. I'd better mark this on your chart. Wow! It must be artificial personality disorder. You've got all the signs. I bet I can get a paper out of this.
Best ship me off to some sort of home for former child stars, then.
I've signed this admissions form, but you'll have to arrange your own transportation. I'm about to be really busy publishing the details of your case.
Since you're crazy, can I drive?
Jumping vehicular homicide. No.
Oh, it's night already. No, not that one. That one, yes. One thing I am. Yeah. Okay, now we can get to them.
Where we going, Sam?
Back to Brady Culture's home for former child stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And now we have the diagnosis for the disorder. Yes. Thank you.
Come on, little buddy. There's justice to be served.
Can we get ice cream afterwards? Justice makes me hungry. This reminds me of that place where Aunt Trudy lives, with the medicine smell and the rubber sheets and the enormous mute Indian.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Yeah, mostly after medication time. Where is everybody?
Hello.
Pulchritude above doubts. This is Culture's Clubhouse.
Jumping Lon Chaney in a boffo fright wig. Brady Culture, I presume.
You know who I am? Wow! Evil plans really do work.
Don't get too excited, Stretch Pants. The freelance police are here.
Yes, actually. I've been waiting for you.
Really? Next time, try leaving the front door open. Save us all some grief.
Allow me to explain.
Uh-oh, I think we just triggered a soliloquy.
Good thing I have the attention span of a pint of yak butter.
I never wanted much. Just to be universally loved, that's all. And to be #1 in the TV ratings for the 1971 fall season. But no, those worthless hacks, the Soda Poppers, with their matching shirts and their cute little jingles, they came on opposite me and stole my audience. I was never offered another role. And now YouTube vigilantes won't even let a poor, down-on-his-luck actor mass hypnotize the entire viewing public to become his worshipful fans forever. How cruel.
Is it over?
I think so.
So,
Whoops.
since you've ruined
No,
the beautiful
it's not.
irony of having my arch-rivals run my promotional campaign, I'm afraid you'll just have to take their places.
In your dreams, Culture!
No, my friends. In yours.
Hey, that tickles!
Become Video Delivery Man.
Oh no.
What? What's happening?
Oh no. Oh no! What are you doing?
I don't know.
You were in on it all along! I told you it was a conspiracy. I told you, but then you already knew, didn't you?
No, Bosco, I must deliver videos.
Call the CIA! Call Interpol! Call Mickey Rooney!
Must deliver Mickey Rooney videos.
Help!
Hey, my beloved weapons are gone.
No!
Oh, don't even try.
Ah!
I love that part.
Me too. Remember, always think fast.
Uh-oh. Either I just walked into the Salvador Dali Memorial Wax Museum, or I'm dreaming.
You love me. You adore me. Become Video Delivery Man. Do my evil bidding and so forth.
Holy brains in a blender, I'm still hypnotized. If only I could remember what Sybil told me to do.
Destroy the intruder in your dream.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Sam, I'm up here!
Oh, hi little buddy.
Brady stole my body! I hate when people do that! You gotta get me down from here!
Okay, little guy, I'll save you.
I'll save you. Don't worry. Do you have any guns? I have gun. I have gun. Shoot!
It's Brady Culture in a light socket?
The light bulb represents wisdom. And here's a little now. Brady Culture is a perfect 10.
Okay. What is that?
It's just a dream, Sam.
Okay.
What is this thing? Sweet rodent eating disorders. That is one fat rat.
I don't know about that.
I will be #1 in the ratings. Now, and thanks to cable.
Hey, Brady Cheese.
What is it, fool?
I'd like to introduce you to a little friend of mine.
Say hello to my little friend.
No, the cheese must stand alone.
And another one bites the cheese. Weird.
There. Was that a
I will be universally loved by Didn't Hurt.
Brady's stolen Max's body.
Oh, and it feels good, too. I just love my new furry paws and cute little tail.
Hey, don't touch my tail, you psychopathic body stealer! Ooh, just let me at him!
It's Brady Culture on TV.
Yes,
Turn it off.
right where I belong. Everyone
Change the
watch
channel.
me. Me!
Does this work on you? No.
Shooting TV stars only makes them stronger.
So it kind of works.
You can't shoot me. I'm incandescent. Brady Culture has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
What is this doing here? Hey, it's loose. Whoa!
That was the most fun I've had since I lost my body. Let's do it again, Sam.
What now?
Yay! That was great. But Sam, if you'll notice, I'm right back where I started.
Okay, hold on. I'll think of something. Brady's stolen Max's body.
Just let me at him.
Max?
Don't worry, little buddy. I'll get you.
Hurry, Sam. I've got an itch. I can't scratch.
Can I move you?
Didn't hurt.
Nope. That doesn't work. Was there something here?
Wonder what would happen to the picture quality if I gave this a tug.
No! I must be on TV for all eternity. No!
Bye-bye.
Oh yes, that's much better reception.
Aha!
Give it up. That'll never work.
That doesn't even work in a dream. Strange.
There. But still doesn't help me with my problem.
Why am I lugging around a coat hanger again?
Please, Sam, put it back on the TV. I'm begging you.
No.
Not even in a dream.
Whee!
Whoa!
Whee! Yay! I'm right back where I started.
Okay, hold on. I'll think of something.
I think of something.
I may not show it much, but I love you, Sam. Now go wash my car.
I'd better not. I might hit it.
Uh-huh. What if I shoot the fish?
You want to name every single one of your children after me.
My children's names are called Bob and Disappointment.
Dance, puppet, dance.
That doesn't even work in a dream.
I love my hair, and you do.
I think I've done enough pumping for one dream.
I always do my pumping in a dream, sadly.
Enigmatic. I think someone needs to turn the lights out on your career, Brady.
It was so simple.
What? No!
Oh, that Brady culture. He turns the world off with his smile.
No?
Queer. Odd.
Ah, what doesn't help me with anything.
Don't worry, little buddy. I'll get you.
I may not show it much, but I love you, Sam. Now go wash my car.
Brady's stolen Max's body.
Just let me at him.
I need to...
Why am I lugging around a coat hanger again?
Please, Sam, put it back on the TV. I'm begging you.
Wait a minute.
Not even in a dream.
Why?
Interesting. It's just a dream, Sam. Weird. Brady's stolen Max's body.
Just let me at him.
Wait.
I will have legions of sickening breakfast cereals named after me.
Talks.
Strange. That doesn't even work in a dream. Not even in a dream.
Not even in a dream.
I think I've done enough pumping for one dream. I wouldn't want to turn Brady back on. Enigmatic. That doesn't even work in a dream. Don't worry, little buddy. I'll get you.
Hurry, Sam. I've got an itch. I can't scratch.
Wait.
Not even in a dream.
Nope.
Whoa!
Whee! Yay! I'm right back where I started.
Okay, hold on. I'll get you. I don't want to pop him.
Aha!
Whee!
Whoa! Gotcha!
Yay!
Aha!
Oh, Mr. Culture, I have a surprise for you.
Really? For me? No!
Oh my.
Thanks, Sam. A little stringy, but good. Oh, I just remembered. I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Bye, Max.
Bye-bye.
Oh no! He's awake! We're done for!
Save the girlish histrionics, Bosco. I'm all right. I was merely the victim of your garden variety video delivery hypnosis scheme.
Okay, but what about your co-conspirator?
My co-conspirator? Holy underpants draped to the mast of a sinking pork rind freighter. That hirsute egomaniac kidnapped my little buddy. Any idea how I can curtail this culture crisis?
Brady Culture. Ibo Man. Stay away from him. He's got it in for me.
Sorry, Bosco, no can do. I've got to save my furry little pal.
I have to help.
I don't suppose you have a Bosco Tech device that stymies hypnosis-inducing energy beams.
Oh, a hypnosis blocker? Yeah, I thought about making one of those, but I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I've got to find something, quick.
Quick. Bye.
Thanks, Bosco.
Do me proud.
There's no time for that. I've got to rescue Max.
Let's see now. What do we need? What do we need? Stinky Steiner. Can Sybil help? Liver and onion.
Doc. Max is gone.
Well, most of us outgrow our imaginary friends eventually.
No, that megalomaniac Brady Culture's got him.
I see. Of course.
Hang on. Were you implying that Max is imaginary?
I wasn't implying anything, though he does seem a little improbable.
You see him too, though, right?
True, but then I'm a psychotherapist.
I've got to find some way to block a hypnotic ray. I don't suppose you, as a brain specialist of sorts, would know anything. Great suffering lab rats, you do know something. Out with it, before my synapses fuse into a milky puddle of slag.
Well, it's a gross breach of doctor-patient privilege for me to even tell you about it. But one of my more technologically inclined patients drew me a diagram of a contraption he claimed will block hypnosis.
That's just the sort of ridiculously lucky break I need.
Who was the client?
It's a huge violation of every reasonable code of ethical conduct, of course, but you being a policeman of sorts, I suppose it's okay to give you the diagram.
My lack of solid engineering background has finally caught up with me. I can't make any sense of this.
I'd love to help, but engineering is one of the few fields I haven't tried. Sorry.
The Bosco. What do we have? The usual stuff, okay. Let's go Bosco's inconvenience. If Bosco can help us with this.
Bosco, take a gander at this.
What is it? A death threat?
Even better, it's instructions for the latest in Bosco Tech innovation.
Well, let's see. A colander for that, yeah. Oh yeah, I can build this. Just need one thing.
What's that?
Something for that antenna thing at the top.
Antenna, got it.
Got it. To the office.
Max isn't gonna like it when he finds out I ruined our reception. I've got to tell him as soon as possible.
Yep. Let's go.
Hey, Bosco.
You okay?
Yep. Thanks, Bosco.
Do me proud.
Forgot how this works.
Will a make-do antenna do as a make-do antenna?
Yeah, okay. Let me just add a little Bosco tech innovation. And here it is, the most sophisticated hypnosis-blocking helmet the world has ever seen.
Happy days are here again. Uh-oh, it seems like the old moolah gauge is running on empty.
Ah, take it. Just stop that Brady culture. He's got it in for me.
You're a credit to dementia, Bosco.
You'll have to pay for the next one, though.
Got it. Now let's go save Max. Oh, buddy! I am coming, buddy!
I'm coming, Max.
Up. Wait, I have to... Snicker cute! Thank you for the follow! How are you doing?
Rule number 3. Always wear protective headgear when confronting diabolical villains with hypnotic devices.
Aha. No, I will not.
Hand over the Lagomorph, Culture.
Sam! Boy, am I glad to see you. Johann Sebastian here only knows how to play one song.
What's this, a rerun? Didn't we just see the dog getting hypnotized episode? Well, if you really want to watch it again... What?
Another triumph for skanky ingenuity and ordinary kitchenware. Give it up,
That's
Culture.
right.
Your quiche is cooked.
Time out for the cavalry!
You've colored outside the lines of the law, Brady Culture.
We see you, and this time we're
Going to get hypnotized again. I'm sure you all remember the commands
Oh, no.
I taught you. So now, my foolish pawns, attack the dog!
Ow!
Caffeine Rush!
That doesn't need another coat. That doesn't need another coat. That won't help me rescue Max.
No. But it was nice to try at least.
I'd rather punch other things.
Attack the dog!
Ah,
That doesn't need another coat. That doesn't need another coat. Become Brady Culture.
Do my evil bidding!
Worship the videotapes!
What nonsense! Attack the dog!
Ow!
ow.
Become me.
Somersaulting Democrats in a crate of sauerkraut!
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow!
You crack me up, little buddy.
Who's that supposed to be?
Stop this foolishness! Attack the dog!
Didn't work.
You may as well give up now, Culture. Your hypnotic ray thingamadoodle won't work on me anymore.
True, but I have my adoring minions.
Yeah, they don't really like you, though.
Shut up! They do so! I forced them to.
Worship.
Worship me.
No, me, worship me! You're my minions, mine!
Caffeine Rush!
Didn't work.
Me!
Attack Brady Culture.
No! Attack the dog!
Didn't work.
Attack yourselves.
Dolts! Attack the dog!
No. And become yourselves.
Become yourselves.
Oofs. Attack the dog!
Ow. You okay, little buddy?
Oh, sure. I've been amusing our adversary with gory haiku poems while he plays that dumb song over and over.
Hey, that's my theme song.
It's a stack of those Aibo videos. Every bed's got its own TV. Creepy.
Hey. No.
Attack the videotapes.
Buffoons! Attack the dog!
Ouch.
Did it work?
You should surrender. I've got the place surrounded.
Liar, liar, pants on fire!
Become videotapes.
Blackwits! Attack the dog!
Attack.
Attack me. Whoops. Become me.
Somersaulting Democrats in a crate of sauerkraut.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Stop this foolishness! Attack the dog!
Ouch.
Attack the dog!
That doesn't need another coat. Worship Brady culture.
Ha ha! Attack the dog!
No. I think I had the right idea.
Worship yourselves.
Boneheads! Attack the dog!
Worship Brady culture.
Ha ha!
I feel like making a bad pun about Brady's organ, but I'm a little busy right now.
Nice hat, by the way.
It protects me from that ray of his. Speaking of which, I don't see you delivering videotapes.
Yeah, apparently I can't be hypnotized. It was driving the Phantom here berserk.
There's got to be something wrong with his brain.
Well, that goes without saying. It's a stack of those Aibo videos. It's not too late to give up and come along peacefully.
I'm rubber, you're glue. Bounce off me and stick to you.
Every bed's got its own TV. Creepy.
How is that creepy?
That doesn't need another coat. 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 That won't help me rescue Max.
No. But it will be funny.
I'd rather punch other things. Attack Brady culture.
No! Attack the dog!
Ow! Become me.
Somersaulting Democrats in a crate of sauerkraut.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Stop this foolishness! Attack the dog!
Ouch!
Worship yourselves.
Worship yourselves!
Boneheads! Attack the dog!
Ow!
Wait.
Become me.
Somersaulting Democrats in a crate of sauerkraut.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Stop this foolishness! Attack the dog!
No.
Ow! Worship me.
No! Me! Worship me! Everything is about me!
Worship me.
No! Me! Worship me! Everything is about me!
I'll have this wrapped up in a minute, little buddy.
That's good. I'd hate to miss my favorite mind-numbing formulaic evening TV program.
Attack me.
No! Me! Attack me!
Got it.
Me! Yes! Oops! No, wait, I mean... Ow!
Smart move, Sam. You played him like a $2 glockenspiel.
So
I
he
learned all
took
my
me
best
a little
tactics in the
while.
first grade.
I tried to send you semaphore signals with my ears, but you know how I always get the K and the V mixed up.
You crack me up, little buddy. Well, I guess we should dehypnotize these poor saps again and be on our way.
Let me! You know how I adore gratuitous violence.
Matt.
Well, that's that, Max. Another boot to the pasty ass of crime. Thank goodness this whole hypnotic mind control thing didn't go any further. That could have been really annoying.
Yes.
It's great to be on your show, Myra. I'm a huge fan. I just can't seem to stop watching for some reason.
And that was the first episode of this. I am planning to play this one episode at a time, every week on Tuesdays. I am taking, after this I am taking a small break, and then I will continue on Yakuza. Oh. I just realized the music is Soda Papa's theme song. But yes, this was the first episode. Oh. What did I do? In memory of Karen Nelson. But yes, that was the end of this. Next week, situation comedy, but next week. I am, yes, I want to quit. Wait a minute, I am taking the ending screen here. There. I don't know what to do because I am continuing this. So I'm not gonna raid anyone. Because I am probably continuing this around an hour or two, but nevertheless, that's why I'm not adding anyone. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you about an hour. I am playing Yakuza. See you soon. Bye bye.